Let's begin with a quiet truth that most people never stop to consider. Most people believe that success comes from the day everything changes. The big break, the moment when the stars align, the opportunity arrives, and life suddenly transforms. They wait for that day. They prepare for that day. They dream about that day. And because they are waiting for that one dramatic shift, they often miss the only thing that actually creates it. The principle of consistency is not about waiting for the big day. It is about what happens in all the days before that day ever arrives. It is about the small, unremarkable, invisible choices that seem to mean nothing in the moment, but over time come to mean everything. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how people talk about success as if it were an event? They say, he made it overnight. They say, she got lucky. They say, the right opportunity finally came. But if you look closer, if you really study the lives of those who have built something lasting, you will see that the overnight success took years. The lucky break was earned long before it appeared. The opportunity did not create the person. The person created the readiness for the opportunity. And that readiness is built through consistency. So let us break a common myth right here, right now. The myth is this, that success is a single moment of breakthrough. The truth is far different. The truth is that success is the accumulation of thousands of moments that no one ever sees. It is the morning you chose to work when you wanted to sleep. It is the evening you chose to study when you wanted to watch. It is the decision to stay when every part of you wanted to leave. We are told to dream big, and dreaming big is important, but dreaming big without acting small is a fantasy. The big dream gives you direction. The small, consistent action gives you the ground beneath your feet. Let me give you a metaphor to hold on to. Imagine a stone cutter. He strikes a rock 100 times. Nothing happens. He strikes it again. Nothing. He strikes it again. 101 times, 102 times, and still the rock does not break. Then on the 103rd strike, the rock splits in two. Now, was it the final strike that broke the rock, or was it all the strikes before it? You know the answer. It was all of them. The final strike only appeared to be the cause, but the real cause was the consistency of every strike that came before. This is how change happens. This is how skill is built. This is how a life is transformed. Not by one great effort, but by 1,000 small ones applied with patience, applied with discipline, even when no one is watching and no one is applauding and no one even knows you are still working. Most people want the rock to split on the first strike. They want immediate results. They want to see progress after one day, 1 week, 1 month. And when they do not see it, they quit. They walk away. They tell themselves it's not working. They tell themselves this path is not for them. But the truth is, it was working. It was working the entire time. The rock was being weakened with every strike. The change was happening beneath the surface. But because they could not see it, they stopped believing. This is why consistency is so rare. Not because it is difficult to understand, but because it requires something most people are not willing to give. It requires trust in the process. It requires faith that what you are doing now, even though it feels small, even though it feels insignificant, is laying the foundation for something that will one day stand tall. And this brings us to another truth that is often misunderstood. There is an invisible work that happens before any visible success appears. We call it invisible because no one sees it. The world sees the results. The world sees the finished building, but the world does not see the foundation being poured. The world does not see the hours of study, the failures, the corrections, the quiet mornings, the late nights, the work that was done when there was no audience, no audience, no audience. Let me describe this invisible work to you in a way that will stay with you. Think of a bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, you water it, you fertilize it, You care for it. The first year, nothing happens. No growth appears above the soil. The second year, you water it again. You fertilize it again. Still, nothing. The third year, more of the same. The fourth year, still nothing visible. Then, in the fifth year, something remarkable happens. In a matter of weeks, the bamboo tree shoots up 90 feet into the air. Now, did the bamboo tree grow 90 feet in a few weeks, or did it spend 5 years building a root system deep enough to support that growth? You know the answer. The visible growth was the result of years of invisible work. The roots were growing all along. The system was being built all along. The foundation was being laid.